Hello and welcome to the Heider Center on the campus of Creighton Prep High School. We have the District A3 Championship with you right now between your Junior Jays and the Millard West Wildcats. This is a very electric atmosphere we have going here. For the winner is going to the state tournament in Lincoln, Nebraska next week, and the loser is going home. So this is a big game we have coming up for you on CPTV Live. Please stick with us as we give you the live coverage. But first, we're going to introduce the man, as always, my co-host, Luke Mullen. Welcome, Luke. I'm excited, and I know you are too.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a great game. You know, you've got two teams. Their season's on the line. It really doesn't get any bigger than this, other than state. And you know, in this type of matchup, you're going to see two teams coming in almost different ways. Millard West with a pretty solid victory over Lincoln Southeast, 77-53 in their district matchup. Whereas Prep,
they faltered a little bit.
Yeah, they got scared. They got by the skin of their teeth, basically. A 1-point win, and just to kind of break down that game a little bit, you saw Omaha Northwest, a 4-19 team. You know, it would seem kind of like a foregone conclusion that Prep would emerge the victors of that matchup. But if you look at Northwest, they are a very competitive team, actually, despite their record.
Their record was only 4 wins on the season, and so that comes in. You think that you can just slide right by, but as Coach Lukey said in the Omaha World Herald, that any team in the Omaha Metro can and will beat you.
Yeah, and the one thing about Northwest is that the vast majority of their losses were 10-point losses or less. They were very slim margins, and Northwest, you know, they're a very solid team, and they put that on show. So credit to them for that. But on Prep side, it was
Hello and welcome back to the Heider Center on the campus of Creighton Prep High School. We have the District A3 Championship here for you between your Junior Jays and the Millard West Wildcats. We ran into some technical difficulties. We had to cut off Luke a little bit before, but right in front of you, you can see both teams being introduced. First off with Millard West, the starters. We have senior Simon Hay, senior Shea Wyatt, and Giovanni Gudo, Colby Gomes, and Brock Burling for your Millard West Wildcats. Luke, if you want to just talk about one or two of those best players for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I think for sure the guy that you have to watch is Shea Wyatt. The first game of the season, the first home game for Prep, Millard West came to town, and Wyatt just torched Prep. He scored 28 points. He's just a lights-out shooter, and when he has the ball in his hands, you know something electric is going to happen.
You can feel the atmosphere right here in front of you because the loser will be going home and the winner will be heading to Lincoln, Nebraska at the Pinnacle Bank Arena next weekend for a chance at the state championship. Your starters for the Junior Jays are number 0, Akala Rope, Spencer Mose, a junior, junior Jaden Temme, junior Kyle Lukey, and the lone senior in the starting core, Will Hannafin. Luke, tell us a little bit about the keys for your Junior Jays.
Yeah, so for Prep, I think the real key to the game is Kyle Lukey, and if he's making buckets, if he's shooting those threes that we all know that he can shoot oh so well, if he's doing that, then I think Prep has an infinitely better chance of winning. He is such a key lights-out shooter, averaging 14.7 points per game on the season. You know, if he gets those threes going, I think he's the key that the Prep offense can flow through.
And to tell you listeners how these two teams met, the Junior Jays squeaked out a 1-point win over Omaha Northwest on Saturday, and the Millard West Wildcats defeated Lincoln Southeast 77-53. Prep only won by 1 that game, so we'll see if they can start off red hot right here in front of you as the Millard West Wildcats win the tip, and we are live. Shea Wyatt with the ball. He is driving, takes it up, and is blocked by Akala Rope. And here come the Junior Jays. Coach Josh Lukey urging his players to get up the floor. Will Hannafin pump fakes, lets loose, and it's good. The birdcage goes wild, and the Junior Jays are on the board, 3-0. Shea Wyatt comes quickly down the floor, up and blocked again by Akala Rope. Wow, what a sequence to start off the game. This is what we're in for tonight.
Yeah, this is electric. You know, the teams are out fast. They're going, they're running. And Akala Rope, 2 blocks in a row. I mean, what a beast in the middle right there.
The ball is inbounds. Simon Hay kicks it out to the corner. And that is good for the Wildcats. Colby Gomes. Big screen by Jaden Temme. He gets the ball and lets loose. It's good. The Junior Jays, 2 for 2 from downtown. A great sign because they have been struggling from deep in their last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, they're letting it fly early and often.
The shot goes up. Corner 3 is good. 6-6 here with 6:40 left in the game. In the first quarter. There's a foul on the floor. That foul's going to be on Giovanni Gudo. His first, team's first. Hannafin inbounds the ball to Spencer Mose. Kyle Lukey, 4 deep. No good. It's nice offense there for the Junior Jays as they pass the ball around, kind of looking for their options, and they found a wide open Kyle Lukey. He just could not convert. Shea Wyatt, top of the key, and it's good. 3-point barrage by both teams to start off the game. Millard West 3 for 3 from downtown. Junior Jays 2 for 3, and here the answer, no good by Spencer Mose. Seemed a little forced there, Luke.
Yeah, I think he was really looking for the answer right there for for a quick response to get the crowd going again back on their side.
Shea Wyatt from the corner. Oh, and there is a foul called on Will Hannafin. Senior Shea Wyatt will head to the line for 3 shots.
I think a little late on the call there. It seemed like Hannafin might have bumped him pretty late into the follow through. Hard to say, probably a foul, but the lateness of the call won't make the Junior Jays fans really happy with that.
Shea Wyatt's free throw is up and good. This next one is good. He gets all 3, and Millard West begins with some pressure on the Junior Jays. Spencer Mose breaks it, and that will be a foul called on Giovanni Gudo. Millard West 12, Prep 6 with 5:43 left in the first quarter. What a start to this game. The Junior Jays opened up with a 6-3 lead, but followed by a couple of threes by Millard West. They have pushed their own lead to 12-6. And here is Spencer Mose. Jaden Temmie looking for a caller up in the post, but decides to take it himself. Here comes Kyle Lukey, over to Spencer Mose, and back to Hannafin. Hannafin driving, lays it up, no good. Here comes Shea Wyatt. Pass it off, and a deep 3 missed by the Wildcats. Shea Wyatt reads the defense perfectly, and he's going up, and Jaden Temmie steals the pass, and Wildcats have it in the corner for a long 3. No good.
Millard West seems pretty content to just chuck up as many threes as they want, and with the percentage that they've been making them, they'd be well advised to continue.
Big 3 for the Junior Jays to get back on track by Jaden Temmie. The Birdcage loves it. Millard West 12, Prep 9 with 4:30 left in the first quarter. Shea Wyatt, no good, collected by Kyle Lukey, the coach's son, and he will take it across the timeline. Jaden Temmie in the corner for another one. No good.
Now, it's been a really good three-point shooting contest thus far, but I'm sure both of these teams would like to see a much greater inside presence. You know, three-pointers, especially for Prep, that's kind of their forte, but, you know, I'm sure Coach is looking to get a Cole Rapp involved in the middle a little bit more.
Foul called on the floor by the Junior Jays. The atmosphere is electric. I haven't felt this maybe since Christmas in the Cage a couple months ago. Prep's Birdcage really came out tonight after an email by one of the teachers urging the students to get to the game and support their fellow students. So it was really great to see a response from there, as the Wildcats let loose another one, and it goes over the top. And just as Luke said, they are really just letting loose from deep, letting it fly, as us Jays fans would say.
And I think that the Wildcats have cooled down pretty fast from their early barrage of threes. I think they've probably missed their last 4 or so in a row, so they might try to rethink their offensive game plan now.
A rope in the post, right, and he is fouled by number 50, Omid Siddiqui. Millard West 12, Prep 9 with 3:17 left in the first quarter. And here is a Rope who was one of the bright spots on Saturday in the victory over Omaha Northwest.
Yeah, Cole had a really good game overall. You know, the inside presence that he had was particularly marred by the 6'9", fellow from Omaha Northwest. He was a beast in the middle. He blocked a couple of shots. And I'd be interested in seeing if Brock Burling, Millard West center, can kind of repeat that same success in limiting a Cole's effectiveness in the middle.
Omid kicks it out. Simon Hay with the floater, no good. Lukey has it, he will take it himself. Just checked in Tommy Steyer with the ball, lays it off to a rope, and looks like from our angle that he kicked it off, that the ball went off his foot, but the referees think differently, and the Junior Jays will have the ball. As Kyle Lukey gets it from the top of the key, no good. Millard West 12, Prep 11 with 2:40 left. And Millard West Wildcats are picked off. Tommy Steyer tries to get it, but huge scrum. Timeout called by the Millard West Wildcats.
And I think a much-needed reset for both teams. A very fast and wild first 5.5 minutes for both sides. They've been getting up and down in transition. A lot of quick shots, and then a mad dash for the ball there. You can tell both teams really playing their hearts out, trying so hard to win this one.
You can really see that this is a do-or-die scenario for both teams, and really laying it all on the floor. You can see right in that previous possession, Tommy Steyer jumping on the ball as quickly as possible, but right away, Simon Hay, who had the ball, jumps right back on it, and both teams are hitting the floor hard, trying to get the 50-50 balls and gain an extra possession for their team. Junior Jays are down 12-11 to the Millard West Wildcats with 2:34 left in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us. As always, this is Liam Keating, and alongside me is Luke Mullen. We are live here for the District A3 Championship. Winner goes to the state tournament, and the Wildcats have the ball. Omid with the ball, misses, gains his own rebound. A caller up a force, but Shea Wyatt misses the easy one, and here comes Will Hannafin. It's Tommy Steyer with the ball. He drives, and that will be a foul called on the Wildcats.
I think that's what Prep needs to do a lot more of on offense. Have their quick guards, Steyer and Mose, two of the really most elusive, fast point guards in the state. Just have them go drive into the lane, and when the defense collapses, they can kick it out, or if they don't, they can go up for the shot, or maybe even draw a foul as Tommy did there. Although Steyer called for traveling there, so maybe try and keep track of those quick feet.
Trying to keep me and you honest out there on the floor. Not trying to predict a little too much. And here come the Wildcats. Up 1 point with 2 minutes left. Not much scoring in the last couple minutes per se. As a shot is good by Christian Hall, the senior. Tommy Steyer double it, finds his way out of it. Here's Grant Matthews, the tight end on the football team. He has the ball, finds Will Hannafin. Jabsteds, gets Shea Wyatt in the air. And now with Tommy Steyer. Tommy Steyer, no look pass to Grant Matthews, and that is good. Wow, that was a dirty pass. Well,
sensational.
If we had a replay, that would be Sports Center top 10 right there, because that was a no look on the baseline to find a wide open three-pointer, and great defensive play by Hannafin. And it looks like the Wildcats will be called with the foul. Coach Josh Lukey loves the energy out of the Junior Jays. Prep and Millard West tied at 14 with 1:19 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, the foul on Omid Siddiqui there, just a real frustration foul. You could kind of tell after kind of a pretty big point swing, Millard West up 12-6, and now it's a tie game. They got out to a quick, fast, early lead, and now Prep has made it a really close ball game. And with that great no-look pass by Steyer there, and then a nice steal from Hannafin, you could tell they were a little frustrated with that one.
The Junior Jays, who have faltered in the past week, are still hold their ranking as the third best team in the Class A rankings. So we'll see if they can hold on to it as the ball is tipped out by the Wildcats. Speaking of faltering, the Junior Jays lost last weekend to the number one team in the state previously, Papio, in a really great matchup. And the next night, maybe a little bit of a hangover. The Junior Jays lost to Lincoln Southeast in Lincoln Southeast. So tough weekend for the Junior Jays a couple of weekends ago, but they are back and they are flying around the ball as a collar rope. But the baby hook is no good.
Yeah, usually you want to see teams be their hottest, have a really great winning streak going into districts and then state, but Prep has kind of been the opposite of that. They've lost a couple in a row, and tonight is oh so crucial to kind of turn the ship around.
Shea Wyatt putting Tommy Steyer on skates, but he tries to throw it up and is fouled with the block. Seemed a little awkward there.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like a foul, but he kind of landed a little bit awkwardly, which I believe the referees had to call.
I think he and Steyer might have just gotten tripped up there, which not intentional by any means on Tommy's part, but unfortunately still a foul, I suppose, in the eyes of the referees.
Prep and Millard West currently tied at 14 with 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Shea Wyatt's free throw is good, and he will be coming out with 35 seconds left. Tommy Steyer, the senior UNO baseball commit, bringing the ball up the floor for the final possession of the first quarter. Matt Wellendorf just checking in with the ball there. Finds Lukey, a collar rope, and dunks it in. Oh my, what an exclamation point to end the game. End the quarter as Millard West heave does not go in, and Prep will be taking a 16-15 lead after one. We will be back shortly to bring you more of this Class A3 District Championship. Hello and welcome back to the Heider Center on Creighton Prep's campus. As always, this is Liam Keating, and alongside me, Luke Mullen. We are in the second quarter here. Prep has a 1-point lead, and Jane Temmie finds a cutting Will Hanifin, but is stripped, and here come the Wildcats. This has been a very exciting atmosphere, an exciting game, as both teams are not letting the other team get to them, as you might say.
Yeah, a really back and forth contest thus far, and on the last play of the first quarter, a huge Akolarop dunk. Dunks are only worth 2 points, just like other field goals, but the spirit that they can bring to a team makes them so huge.
We have a injury timeout here as one of the Millard West Wildcats is slapping to the floor, calling for medical attention as he's hobbling over. Looks like that is Colby Gomes, one of the starters, so hopefully he can get back on the floor for the Wildcats. Otherwise, they're in some big trouble as he's one of the leaders on the team as a starter.
Yeah, that'd be a big loss for the Wildcats if he can't come back in. He averages 11.8 points per game for him. A pretty versatile scorer down low and outside, and so if they lose him, they're going to have to turn to their bench, and they don't have a very deep rotation, only a couple guys averaging many minutes per game.
Tommy Steyer tries to go with this patented up and under, but the ball is stolen. As the Wildcats work the ball around. And Shea White cannot make the three, but here is Hannafin with the ball attacking. Always good to see Hannafin with the ball looking to find the open man. And here he is with the shot on cue with the basket. A big three-pointer. He is having himself a game tonight. Senior Will Hannafin. He is not letting his last home game go to waste, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats for three. No good. Simon Hay misses, and that'll be a foul on the Wildcats.
Yeah, the rim has been pretty unforgiving for the Wildcats these last couple. They've had multiple threes kind of rim in and out, and I wonder what the game would be like if they had both of those go in, and we'd be looking at Prep down a couple buckets. And as it stands, an incredibly close game. You get the sense that even now, only a couple minutes into the second quarter, every possession, every bucket, it's all crucial towards the end of the game.
Spencer Mose just checked in for the Junior Jays. Will Hannafin jab steps, kicks out to Jaden Temmie, 4-3. No good. I mean, you always want them all to go in, but sometimes, the Junior Jays are going to cool down a little bit as Simon Hay has the ball crossover, spin, and Shea White lays it in. Some lazy defense. Maybe the Junior Jays were falling asleep there as Hay slips underneath the basket and lays it in for the Wildcats. We have a tie ball game with 5:45 left, and a collar rope with the hook shot goes in, so the Junior Jays take a 2-point advantage.
Yeah, Millard West Center right there. Brock Burling, he kind of got turned around a little bit by a Kolarop, and I think on the other end of the court, a Kolarop has done a really good job guarding Burling here. He's been very involved. I don't know if he has a shot yet.
That is a air ball by number 24, Peyton Boucher. So he'll be hearing it as Spencer Mose puts Millard West on the skates, crosses over, and the 2-point jumper is good. Birdcage going absolutely bonkers right now.
Pretty bad series of events there for Peyton Boucher. First he airballs it, and then he falls down, even though not really got crossed over, but anytime you fall down when Spencer Moses is dribbling at you, you can guarantee the Birdcage is going to have something to say about it.
And of course my partner Luke Mullen calls him out, and Brock Burling gets the next basket on the next possession as the collar rope fades away and gets the ball over Burling and in. Prep 25, Millard West 21, 4:38 remaining in the game. Simon Hay looking to get the ball in, and here's Wyatt for three. No good. He had some space there for an open shot, but just could not hit. Here's Mose to Lukey. No good. Off the back iron. Lukey struggling early in this game. Let's see if he can get it back. As you said in your keys to the game, that he was going to be a pivotal part of this team, Luke.
Yeah, I think he's 0 for 3 from downtown thus far, which is, they haven't been bad looks by any means, and nor have the shots been horrible, but, they can't all fall, as you said, and, sometimes it's just not your night, which hopefully for Lukey, that is not tonight, because if there's any night that we need it to be his night, it's tonight.
That was a Colorado's first foul in the game, which is pretty impressive because he's usually in foul trouble. But otherwise, not the best of fouls for a rope as he heads to the bench. Simon Hayes' three is no good, and Spencer Mose brings the ball up. He's looking, tries to lay it up, and that is a charge called. Oof, that might have been a little iffy call there, as in my opinion, I did not see the Millard West Wildcat totally still there in that play.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure that he was set there for a whole second, but
it was a pretty reckless
drive. Anytime that you see the ball handler come in just barreling without really any intention of stopping, the refs are not going to be counting down the milliseconds. That's impossible. They're just going to call it.
For sure. Good ball movement by the Wildcats here. Simon Hay to Shea Wyatt. Wyatt jab steps in. The Wildcats throw one up. No good as Jaden Temmie collects it. And here comes senior Will Hannafin, a three-sport athlete, cross country in the fall, obviously basketball and baseball in the spring. Wellendorf just recently checked in, and here is Grant Matthews also. Mo's trying to find Temmie. Temmie in the corner. Spencer Mose. They are calling a foul on the floor by the Wildcats as Spencer Mose had a great take to the rim there.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame for the Wildcats. They're a really great defensive effort there. They're holding off Prep, making them just pass it around for a good 45 seconds, ultimately to just bail them out with a little tic-tac foul.
Junior Spencer Mose to the line for the Junior Jays. His first one is up and good. Junior Jays are in the bonus. Millard West has 7 team fouls. Prep with 5 team fouls. Prep 26, Millard West 21 with 2:37 remaining in the Class A District 3 Championship. The Wildcats with the ball as Hay kicks it out, and the 3 is no good. Matthews looking to get it into a rope. Rope can't handle it. Throws it back out to Matthews. Offense is reset for the Junior Jays. Josh Lukey calling a play. Grant Matthews, a catapult shot a la Joey Machado-esque there, and the ball is good. Junior Jays lead 30-21, and head coach Bill Morrison has had enough. The Junior Jays lead 30-21 with 1:45 remaining in the second quarter. Stay tuned. And we are back in action with Shea Wyatt with the ball. Junior Jays lead 30-21 with 1:35 remaining. Backdoor cut by Wyatt is stolen by the Junior Jays, and here is the coach's son, Kyle Lukey. Spencer Mose with the ball. They try to throw one into a rope, but Shea Wyatt deflects the ball. Three is up and way off for Giovanni Guda, who has recently just checked in after his injury earlier. So it's good to see him back. And Wellendorf jab steps, throws it out. Here is Matthews to Mose, to Lukey at the top of the key. No good. We have 50 seconds remaining in the half before we head to halftime.
And really selfless play there from Prep. I think 3 players probably had open 3-point shot attempts.
Maybe you would have liked to see Wellendorf take that corner three.
It may have been a little wise for one of them to kind of pull the trigger, but you know they kept grinding, looking for the even better shot, and it was a pretty good shot, but Lukey just couldn't convert it, unfortunately.
Simon Hay off the iron and no good, and that was, like you said earlier, a frustration foul by Shea Wyatt. That is 2 for him in the game. He will be checking out. Prep leads 30-21 with 29 seconds remaining in the half as Spencer Mose heads to the line. Mose is having a really great game. The last time we live broadcasted, Tommy Steyer, the backup point guard, had a little more of a lot of better games, I'd say, than Spencer Mose, but recently he's been the floor general that he's always been, so it's good to see him coming back.
Yeah, Mose has been really picking up his game lately, you know, and that kind of comes with the territory. Only a junior, you know, he's still picking up that experience over the course of the season. And, you know, down the stretch, I think Coach Lukey will probably be able to trust him more in these big-time scenarios now that he's had more experience with them.
Second free throw's up and good. Junior Jays lead by 11, 29 seconds remaining. Millard West really needs a bucket right now. Hay with the ball. 10 seconds remaining. This will be the last possession. The ball is up and no good, but Shea Wyatt is there. And both teams will be heading to the locker room. Junior Jays up 32-23 at the end of the half. We will be back in a couple minutes with Luke's first half analysis as well as some of the stats for the game. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back to the Heider Center. We have some halftime stats for you listeners. Akalarobe leading the way for the Junior Jays with 8 points. Spencer Mose with 6, as well as Tammy Hannafin and Matthews with 6. For the Millard West Wildcats, as always, Shea Wyatt, the senior, leading the way with all scores with 11 points. And some of the districts going on here, if you want to talk a little bit about that going on, Luke.
Yeah, so the district contest that we have, all 7 district finals, they're all in action right now. So it's hard to keep track of them all, but I'm sure there's some very close games going. And so just to kind of run through the first round of districts, we had Lincoln Pius X beating North Platte in a huge victory, 75-25, a massive blowout on that regard. And then Millard South knocking off their rivals, Millard North, 61-59 in the first district. In the second district, we had Papio beating Lincoln North Star 53-38, and Omaha Burke beating Bryan 62-35. And then in Prep and Millard West, the third district, obviously Prep emerging victorious 62-61 over Omaha Northwest, and Millard West beating Lincoln Southeast 77-53. And the other 4 districts as well, Kearney, they're playing Lincoln Northeast right now. Central will be taking on Omaha North, Norfolk taking on Lincoln East, and Omaha South taking on Bellevue West. So a lot of exciting Class A action going on right now, and just really looking forward to seeing the results at the end of the night, seeing how the teams will stack up, who's going to state, and something interesting to discuss is the ever elusive wild card spot.
Exactly.
There's an article in the Omaha World Herald, I believe, today, but it's a very convoluted explanation. The system itself is crazy. Who gets the wild card can depend on how other teams do, which is really hard to wrap your head around. So I have no clue how it's calculated. I suppose we'll only know when it's said and done which team gets to go to state with the rest of the district winners.
We'll obviously figure that out soon, but right here in front of us, we have a great game with Prep leading 32-23. We have one half of basketball left. The winner will be going to the state tournament. The loser will be going home. Luke, if you want to tell us a little bit about your first half analysis for the Junior Jays.
Yeah, so for Prep, I think what we've been seeing is, they're a great three-point shooting team, that's for sure, but I think there's been an over-reliance on that. And so being up 9, it's hard to say, oh, it's been an awful game, because it hasn't. They've been playing pretty well, but you want to see less three-pointers so early in the shot clock. Taking those threes when they're open, absolutely fine. Shoot them all you want, but there have been a lot of three-pointers just launched up really early in the shot clock. And I think for Millard West, also along a similar vein, is stop shooting so many three-pointers. For Prep, maybe shoot less, but for Millard West, shoot a lot less. It's been seemingly their only outlet of offense is to just kind of launch up those threes, which, if they go in, credit to them, that was working for them. I think they had 12 points at about 4 minutes into the game, and now they've only doubled at the rest, which is pretty concerning for them. So I think a greater inside presence could really go a long way to help them out.
Yeah, for sure. And unlike James Harden in the Houston Rockets, Shea Wyatt, such a great scorer and passer of the basketball, can also play great defense, unlike James Harden. We're going to compare that to him.
Yeah.
But we have a little bit of more warm-ups coming up for you. But as always, stay with us on CPTV Live. We will be back in a little bit. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to the Heider Center. We have the District A3 Championship with you. The Creighton Prep Junior Jays and the Millard West Wildcats. The Wildcats will begin with the ball with Prep up 32-23. Shea White here, leading all scorers with 11. Passes it out to Hay in the corner, and it's good. Quick possession for the Wildcats to get them within striking distance to begin the second half.
Yeah, probably a design play there coming out of halftime. You know, they needed a bucket down 9, but Jaden Temmie with a fantastic answer. A great 3 there to extend the Prep lead to 9 once again.
Hey, jab steps, drives, blocked by Kyle Lukey.
Yeah, kind of a rare block steal there by Lukey. He kind of just snatched the ball out of the Millard West player's hand there and just went with it.
Hannafin, a long 3. That was a good 3 steps behind the line. Oh, ball stolen. Watch out. Houston, we have a problem. And, oh, he goes up and slams it down. A rope with the finish.
He caught some real air there. He got high up. I don't know what his vertical was, but that was pretty impressive there.
But the dunk was obviously amazing, but the pit pocket before that, the way a collar rope got in his defensive stance may have been almost as impressive as the dunk if you really look at this game of basketball intently, as the shot is no good for the Wildcats. Traveling called on Prep. Prep up 37-26 with 5:55 remaining in the third quarter. Exciting game we have here. These two teams met earlier in the season. It was the second game of the year as Omid makes the basket. Talking earlier in the season, it was the second game of the year for both teams as Prep and Millard West in this very gym went to overtime. Also an exciting game, but this one right here in front of us has much larger implications as Hannafin gets the ball stolen. He gathers it back, and Lukey finds a rope. A rope kicks it out. Lukey tries to lay it up and is fouled. The Millard West faithful a little upset there by maybe a travel or double dribble by Hannafin earlier in the possession.
Yeah, good ball movement there by Prep though. You know, they weren't rushing into a shot. They were willing to kick it out, throw it back in, and just try again. And eventually, Lukey took it to the rack and he got fouled for his efforts.
Lukey's free throw is good as chance of Daddy's Boy is being rung around the Heider Center. This seems a little like Doug McDermott when he would visit UNI or something like that back in the day of the old Missouri Valley Conference.
I believe it was a Drake away game that I think the chant was the "You're Adopted" chant. And I don't know that they'll pull that one out here for the Lukeys, but we'll see, I guess.
Long 3 by the Wildcats is good. They are within 8 points with 4:50 left. And if you can see on the sidelines, it looks like Colby Gomes is on stretcher, It's hobbling over as the play in front of us was actually quite exciting there.
Yeah. I think we were a little distracted by Colby Gomes coming out on crutches there. Obviously, will not be returning. Doesn't look like he can put any weight on his leg. Whatever the injury is, obviously we hope the best for him. It's always unfortunate when a player goes out injured, and especially, you know, such a key player in such a big game. In fact, probably one of the last games of the season. It determines whether it'll be the last or whether they'll have more. So, really unfortunate for Millard West. They'll miss him here down the stretch.
Moses' free throw all around the rim and goes in. Prep up 10 with 4:40 left in the third quarter. Simon Hay kicks it out to the corner. Crossover. Ball is up, and that is good for Giovanni Gudo. That was a nice move with the crossover and spin over the taller defender. Here is Temi with the ball. Hannafin kicks it out. And here is Mose looking. There's a foul called on the Wildcats, as Guno is quite upset at the call. The coach from Millard West is hearkening at the referees to maybe call something a little more fair. I didn't see it. I was too busy watching the ball, so I don't know if you had a take on that.
I mean, I don't know whether it was a foul or not, but one thing you can say is that Millard West is really struggling to contain and Cole Ropp. They're throwing bodies at him, trying to keep him from getting the ball.
Hannafin with an athletic move to Spencer Mose, and Mose in the corner is good. The Junior Jays are flying high with an 11-point lead, and Shea Wyatt misses the layup but is fouled. Shea Wyatt's first free throw is good. Shea Wyatt, also a football player at the wide receiver position for the Wildcats. An athletic talent, especially when spreading it wide in the formation. Always a trouble to deal with. As Lukey brings the ball up the court. Lukey drives, tries to throw it up and is missed. And here come the Wildcats. Simon Hay with the ball with the crossover. He's looking, kicks it out to Hamid. Shea Wyatt from deep, no good. A caller rope with the ball.
Prep's really been, I think, shoring up their perimeter defense. They've been pushing Millard West three-point attempts further and further, and that one from Shea Wyatt, that was pretty deep three-pointer there.
You can really see that the Wildcats struggle with the ball inside, so a great defensive stance out on the perimeter is always appreciated, as Spencer Moses called with the carry violation. Some new faces for the Junior Jays as Tommy Steiner and Grant Matthews check in, as well as Brock Burling coming in and Hunter Schnuly. Hay with the Euro step and can't convert. The ball is out as Tommy Steyer stepped on a line. It'll be Wildcat basketball right underneath the bird cage.
Yeah, I think a little miscommunication there from Jaden Temi and Tommy Steyer as they both went for the rebound there, and unfortunately for them, it went out of bounds, and now Millard West will have the ball again.
Looks like Brock Burling went up and was fouled by the Junior Jays. That'll be on Matt Wellendorf, the senior. It'll be his first foul, team's second foul. Millard West with 3 team fouls. First free throw is good. Prep leads 44-36 with 2:36 remaining in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. Here is Tommy Steyer, ball screen by Colorope, who drives. Wellendorf tries passing it in, but a foul is called. Wildcat fans upset everywhere. Looks like a call had him on his hip, but the referee will be calling a foul off of kind of a hook by the Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call there.
I agree.
You know, both guys, they're just fighting for post position. I'm not sure there's much there, you know. There's a lot of jostling going down low, and calls like that, they can go either way. So, you know, I can definitely understand the Millard West fans' frustration with that one.
No look pass by Tommy Steyer. Colorope loses the ball. Shea Wyatt grabs the ball, and the referees call something as in sarcastic form, the Wildcat fans applaud louder than they have the whole game. This is Wyatt, and the foul is called on Tommy Steyer. That might have been a foul off of the last possession maybe, because that one was a little iffy as well.
Yeah, I mean, Steyer definitely reached in. Looked to me like he got pretty much all ball there, but, you know, Wyatt was thrown off step enough for the refs to call it a foul.
Ball goes up and is good. Wildcats within 5 with 1:40 left. Junior Jay's trying to finish strong in this third quarter. Timeout by Josh Lukey as the Wildcats go on a run. Prep leads 44-39 with 1:35 left. We will be back after the timeout. And we are back in the Heider Center. After a Junior Jay's timeout, the Millard West Wildcats went on a pretty lengthy run there as they crawled back into this game, only down 5 points. Here is Spencer Mose, the junior, commanding the offense. Jaden Temme kicks it out to Matthews. Matthews' three is up and no good. Here is senior Shea Wyatt, the leading scorer in the game. He lays it up and is good, but there is a charge called. The basket will not count as Spencer Mose lets his body on the line, and that is what championship basketball is all about. You cannot let the other guys have an easy run to the lane. Spencer Mose slides right underneath the basket and gets the charge called. That'll be Shea Wyatt's third foul, big time.
Yeah, it seemed to me there pretty much the same scenario we saw earlier in the game where Spencer Mose picked up a charge of his own. You know, just the point guard just really barreling into the lane, really hoping for a foul on the other team is their only hope of offense there, and the rest go the other way with it.
Temme's three way off. Hannafin gets the ball. Offense will be reset, but no, he attacks. Tries for the jumper, but Hannafin upset at himself as he believes he should have made it. Wildcats slowing the offense down for one possession as they look to get within 2 or 3 points at the end of the quarter. Giovanni Gudo with the ball. He drives, kicks. Millard West three. Up and no good. Ball is being batted around, and oh, an acrobatic shot. Wow, what a shot. I believe that was Brock Burling with fading away and hurls it over his head and somehow goes in at the buzzer. Prep takes a 44 to 41 lead into the fourth. Winner to the state championship, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me, the state tournament. We will be back shortly. Welcome back to the Heider Center. We have the District A3 Championship with you. The winner will be going to the state tournament in Lincoln, Nebraska next week. As always, this is your play-by-play, Liam Keating, and your color commentary from Luke Mullen. Prep leads 44 to 41 with a quarter of basketball remaining. Watch these two teams play a spectacular game, and I believe it'll be a very exciting finish for the rest as Kyle Lukey has the ball, and it looks as though the Millard West Wildcats are in a 1-2-2 zone to start off the fourth quarter.
Pretty stagnant offense here from Prep. Not really sure that they were expecting this defense. A lot of just Ludke and Mose just passing it back to each other.
And one by J.D. Temmie, big basket. Just as Luke was talking, once you exploit the defense inside the post, both wings on opposite sides will be wide open. Just as you saw a rope with a beautiful pass to Temmie, who was running the short corner, and he throws it up and was good with the foul. Prep leads 46 to 41. Pending Temmie's free throw, and it is good. 7:07 remaining in the fourth, and here come the Wildcats.
The Wildcats, they've done a tremendous job on offense in that third quarter. You know, they came out after a pretty poor showing in the second quarter, and they really lit it up and made this game really close again.
Hale brings it into the lane and shoots it off the glass and is good. Hannafin with the ball, a little up and under. Beautiful touch off the backboard as he spins it perfectly into the hoop. Will Hannafin will be we get a foul on a rope. Looks like a rope might have been holding the back of the Wildcats, Brock Burling's jersey there, and he is called. That'll be his third personal.
He's got to be really careful not to pick up a fourth. Prep, I don't know if they can do it with a rope not on the floor, really. He's been key, not only on offense, but for playing a really great defense for most of the game.
Gudo with the ball, passes it out to Wyatt. Here is Wyatt. Over to Hay. Back to Gudo. Hay passes it out. Shot goes in for the Wildcats. Spencer Mose with the ball, bringing it over the timeline. 49-45 here with 5:30 left in the game. Here is Lukey. Hannafin jabs, pull-up jumper, Drano, beautiful shot.
Little patented Will Hannafin move
Exactly.
there, the jab step. He's really good at it, as we saw Shea Wyatt fly into the air anticipating a three-point
beautiful
attempt.
defense. Sorry, Luke, to over you, but Hannafin, great individual play there. But cherry-picking the Millard West Wildcats, they find, and that was an open three by Christian Hall. Wow, what a strange possession as Will Hannafin steals the ball out of the hands of Wyatt and takes it coast to coast, but all the Junior Jays were on the other side, so the transition offense for the Wildcats after the Brett basket was right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Will Hannafin, what a great
Exactly.
series of events. He scores a bucket, a great little jab step to get to the easy, jumper, and then he goes and makes a fantastic play on the defensive end as well. But it does get overshadowed a little bit by it really was a good play by Millard West there to kind of hang back a little bit and get that quick bucket. When they saw Hannafin streaking down the floor, when you see Hannafin going up for the layup, you just know that he's going to make it. So they were quick to get back and go for the next bucket.
You could really see Shea White's foot speed there as he almost met Hannafin right there at the hoop. Thank you all for joining us on this Monday night in the District A3 Championship. This is Liam Keating and my partner Luke Mullen with the call with the final 4:40 left in the game. Spencer Mose kicks it out to Hannafin. Hannafin, just as Luke mentioned, his patented pull-up shot is swish. 55-48, Junior Jays are attacking. That is a foul called on Lukey. That was a violation over there on the baseline, so the Junior Jays will take over. Here's Mose. Easy taking it and just finger rolls it in. Poor defense by the Wildcats as Spencer Mose takes advantage as no one picked him up.
Yeah, Mose really turned on the Jets there. He did a couple, short, easy steps, kind of lulled the Millard West defender into a false sense of security, then just exploded away from him.
Hayes' long three is no good, but he gets it back, takes another one. Also no good. Hannafin with the ball, and they're fighting for it. Oh, and a foul is called on the Junior Jays as one of the Wildcat players who gains the ball throws it out of bounds. Millard West fans happy, Brett fans a little upset.
Yeah, it's probably a hard pill to swallow there for Prep fans. Both teams diving on the floor. Everybody's going for the ball, and getting called for the foul there, probably a bitter taste.
To make matters worse, it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Wildcats. 17 fouls for Prep, 16 fouls for Millard West. We have 3:42 remaining for a chance in the state tournament at the Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln. First free throw is no good. A rope searching for it, just can't find it as the Wildcats will get the ball back. Here's Wyatt. Hannafin almost steals it in the corner for the Wildcats. Three. Hannafin's gamble does not pay off as the Wildcats find a pay dirt from distance. Prep 57, Millard West 51, 3:20 left. This is going to be an exciting finish to to a game that means a whole lot. Here is Mose. Kicks it out to Hannafin with the three off the side of the backboard. No good, but Mose finds it in. That'll be a foul on the Wildcats. 1-1, Spencer Mose will head to the line. That is Giovanni Guido's fourth personal, a starter for the Wildcats. So that'll be a big part in the remaining 3:05 left. .305 remaining. Spencer Moses' free throw is up and good. Junior Jays lead 59-51 as Coach Josh Lukey takes a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break and we'll be right back with you. The Wildcats will be gaining possession after the Creighton Prep timeout. After Spencer Moses' two free throws go in, 3:01 remaining in the game. Wildcats long three, no good. Rebound by the Wildcats is Hay with the long three is good. The southpaw at the top of the key makes it. 59-54 Prep. Mose loses it, tries to find it. Bodies on the ground. Lukey urging his players to slow the ball down and work the offense. 2:30 left, 59-54. Here is Mose with the ball, and Lukey will be calling a timeout, full one. Prep leads 59-54 with 2:27. We will be back shortly. Hello and welcome back to the Heider Center. This is Liam Keating, and alongside me as always is Luke Mullen. We have 2:27 remaining in the game. Prep 59, Millard West 54. Here is Lukey with the ball. Mose to Hannafin. Hannafin looking. Junior Jay's trying to work a good offensive stretch as the clock dwindles and state tournament hopes become realistic.
Yeah, you got to think that Prep's going to be pretty cautious here on offense, pretty content to just kind of toss the ball back and forth if there's not a really good open opportunity.
Shea Wyatt gets the ball, but an over and back is called as Spencer Mose gets lazy with the basketball. Shea Wyatt, great defensive play as the ball gets tipped out, and the Wildcats will be getting the ball with 1:46 remaining in the game.
Yeah, Wyatt's been immense on defense for the Wildcats. He nearly picked Mo's pocket on the last offensive play, and then he succeeds there. So 2 really great defensive plays from him.
Hay for 3, and it's good. We have a 1-possession ball game. What a shot. Big offensive stretch for the Junior Jays because now they have to play to win, not play to lose. Here's Hannafin. Hannafin kicks. Temmie grabs it. Finds Mose, who will set up the offense. We have 1:15 left. 2-point lead. Mose finds Hannafin. Hannafin for the dagger. Good!
Wow,
Will Hannafin, senior Will Hannafin. 5-point lead. 1:02 remaining for the Junior Jays. What a big three-pointer. The bird gauge is going nuts. Millard West needs to answer. Gudo lays it up. Misses. Here is Mose. He's looking. Foul is called on Hay. We have 46.8 seconds left. Prep 62, Millard West 57. The Heider Center is packed and jamming right now as your Junior Jays hold a 5-point lead. Here is Spencer Mose to extend it. He will be shooting a 1-and-1. Here is Moses' first free throw. It's up, and it's good. He will be granted another one. Prep with the 6-point lead. Moses' second one. He looks to push it into a 3-possession game. And it's good. Prep 64, Millard West 57 as the Wildcats roll the ball to save clock. We have 47 seconds left, and here is Hay with the ball. He passed out a long 3 for the Wildcats. No good. 40 seconds remaining, and Spencer Moses fouled and will head to the line, up 7 points. You can feel the energy as the Junior Jays fans can taste victory.
I mean, what a shot from Will Hannafin there. You know, that's the shot that I'm sure all these players have been dreaming of this whole season. You know, the huge shot, the one that'll be ingrained in all Junior J fans' minds, the shot that'll take them to state and give them that chance at the title that they've all been craving. You know, a 2-point game. Hannafin sits there open in the corner, just nails the shot, no questions about it. A fantastic play from Hannafin.
Can't help but mention Jaden Temmie's pass from across the court, his vision there to find the open Hannafin as Spencer Moses' free throws up and good. The second one is coming up with 38 seconds remaining in the game. Some Millard West Wildcat fans are heading for the doors, but we are here and will stay here to the end as Moses' second free throw is good. Prep 66, Millard West 57, 38 seconds remaining. Here is Hay. The lefty shoots it and is no good. Millard West gets the ball back. 30 seconds left. They need a 3. Wildcats with the ball, and it's good. Timeout for Millard West. Christian Hall with the basket. 2-point possession for the Millard West Wildcats. Luke, what do you think needs to be done for the Wildcats to crawl back into this one and maybe pull out the victory?
Well, they're going to need to get their full court press going. You know, there's no chance really if they can't get a steal or at the very least a foul. You know, they're either going to have to play the foul game or they're really going to have to go for the steals. And you know, it's pretty low chance that they can actually get a steal, but just just the opportunity to get it. If they can get great pressure on Mo specifically and Lukey less so as the preliminary ball handlers for the Junior Jays. So getting the full court press going, and if that fails, then they're going to have to play the foul game, which down 6, definitely not in their favor in the slightest. If it comes down to a contest of free throws versus three-pointers, it won't look very good to them. So essentially they're going to need a steal or two to really have a decent shot.
We have 25 seconds remaining in the game. Your Creighton Prep Junior Jays 66, the Millard West Wildcats 60 in this District A3 championship. The winner heading down to Lincoln next weekend for a chance at the state title, and Handovan is inbounding it. Couple of screens, ball is not being let in, but Millard West fouls. Spencer Mose will be heading to the line. Prep is in the double bonus now, so Mose will be hitting 2 shots to extend this lead. Prep 66, Millard West 60, and now he just extended by another one, 67 to 60, 25.8 seconds remaining in the game. Next one is no good. Clock's ticking. Here is Wyatt, kicks it out. Temi, good defense. Ball is up, no good. 18 seconds left. Kyle Lukey has the ball and is fouled. 15.8 seconds, and you can almost taste it, Luke. The Junior Jays getting back into the state tournament. 2 years ago, they won the state title. Last year, making it oh so close to the semis. We'll see how this team will fare in the future as Lukey tries to cement this game with 2 free throws. His first one is up and good, and an 8-point lead for your Junior Jays. His second one is up and good, and that is a 9-point lead, 69 to 60, 12 seconds left. Hayes' 3 is airballed, and your Creighton Prep Junior Jays are the District A3 champions, and next week they will be going for a state title in the Pinnacle Bank Arena. What an exciting game we all just witnessed, Luke. Play of the game by far, in my opinion, was that Will Handovan corner 3 to extend the lead from 2 points to 5. Luke, if you want to give your take real quick before we head out of here, looking into the future for the Junior Jays.
Yeah, I mean, overall, you just have to say a well-played game from both teams. Millard West, a lot of determination, a lot of effort on their part. A really fantastic team effort. They had multiple players do really well. You got a feel for Colby Gomes, the injury. You wonder how the game would have gone if he was still in there and able to fight for him. But unfortunate in that regard. But overall, kudos to Prep. They won the game. They played well enough to take it home. This district has not been easy by any stretch of the imagination for the Junior Jays. Scraping by the skin of their teeth at times. But as we head forward, looking into the state championship, Prep has been there with the best, leading Papio at halftime away in their arena. And when it comes to the state championship, really, anything can happen. One game can change the course of a season that's 25 games long. So, I think Prep has the quality to pull off the ultimate state championship, but it won't be easy. All the teams, they're going to be going in there. They're going to be wanting to win on their own, and it'll be tough.
Your Creighton Prep Junior Jays are the 2017 District A3 champions and will be going for a state title next week in the Pinnacle Bank Arena. For everyone at Creighton Prep TV Live, including our cameraman John Lightheart, Luke Mullen, this has been Liam Keating. Thank you all, and go Jays.